Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device
We've got
with
passion, we've got
none of my
determination. We
brain
set our
tied
sights
behind
on
my
something,
back
we
because
better-
I need it all, just to be fair. All right, hope everybody is doing well on this Friday evening. We had quite a day, or quite a week for precious metals. In fact, I think it was last Sunday, I think I said, will we see $33 silver by the end of the week? We certainly have, and $34 silver even, and gold at $3,000 an ounce. Wow, crazy times we have. Good to see you guys. Jay Lisa's here. Here comes a scammer early, right out of the gate. Let's see what we've got here. Hello?
Richard, it's Miranda Lee from Abundant Capital. How are you?
Hi, Miranda. How you doing? All right.
Great.
Very
How was
good.
your week?
My week was good. It was filled with lots of joy, happiness. I think I clipped my toenails earlier in the week. That was a fun time. Yeah, they were getting a little long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? So I had to clip them out. I had to clip them out. So, you know, it makes me happy when I can clip my toenails and makes my feet. Don't you hate it? One of the worst things is when you're in bed and the long toenails scrape the sheets. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're funny. So you ready for the weekend or not?
I am. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not ready for the weekend.
Why?
So I have contacted Congress and they're going to put a hold on it until I'm such a time as when I'm ready. So they can do up to a 24-hour hold on the weekend, and it's going to disrupt some things, but it's okay. They like to cater to me, so we're going to look. So I'm not quite ready, but probably I'll be ready in about 12 to 14 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you want to talk again the next week?
Yeah, let's talk again on Tuesday at 6:10. Give me a little bit of time. Call me about 10 minutes after 6, and we'll touch base then, okay?
I will. Yeah.
All right, thank
Enjoy
you.
your weekend, okay?
Okay,
What's your plan for the weekend?
My plan is to twiddle the old thumbs and probably load the dishwasher. Yeah.
You're funny.
Okay. All right.
That's fun.
All right. That is a lot of fun. Okay. Thank you, Miranda. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Thank you.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Very good. All right. Where are we at? Let's get back into it. The scammers aren't supposed to call until like 6:15, so threw me for a loop there. 66 Sam. Speaking of some metals, in fact, he posted a video about it. He got his TADs. That's right. He just received his order, ready to ship. One thing about some metals is the prices are solid. They don't trick you showing the low price if you buy a monster box. Yep, but the real price, yep, they keep it all the same. That's right, no BS, and they actually show real spot price too, which is nice. The actual spot price, which I love. Very cool. Thank you, 66Sam. Check out 66Sam. He posted a short on that, by the way, if you get a chance to check that out. All right. All right, very good. No more weekends. Why is gold and silver performing so badly? Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. And we've got Shadow Workers here. Good to see 8-inch Destroyer. We got JM Unleashed. Carrie Taryn is here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. The great Steve Lapointe has gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships before I even came on. Thank you, Steve. If you receive one of those from him, give him a warm thank you. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. Very nice. Max Datkins is here. C4 is with us. And then as well. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's see here. And welcome to Illegal Products is with us as well as Bill 457. And we've got A Rush 197214 says this. Sorry to say, when it reaches $37, it will crash back down again. The fake paper silver market needs to be prosecuted for bring justice for major prison time with financial raids to set silver free. A lot of people feel that way, and I'll talk a little bit about that in my video this afternoon as well. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to 66 Sam's channel. Good to see you guys. All right. Let us move on up here. But yep, a lot of people feel that way. But you know what? Silver has done very well to resist some of that. And I know the gold to silver ratio, a lot of people use that to to say that, in the derivatives market. I think there's more to that, but keep in mind, silver has been pretty volatile, but moving pretty radically in both directions here. And it is a different animal than gold, unfortunately. All right, let's see here. Yep, gold hit 3K twice today. That's right. Or I think last night it did. That's right. And he called it, by the way. I remember him saying that. Tony Erickson said that 8-inch destroyers just mentioned that. All right, Dutch. Stackers use these 15-year highs in silver to sell some of your stack. Don't get caught flat-footed and holding the silver back for 15 to 20 years again. And dealers are paying 36 to 37 book profits and buyback in the low 20s. I don't know any dealer that's paying that much for silver now. That's crazy. No, that's not happening. I'm sorry. And this is not necessarily a 15-year high, right? Well, I guess it is technically close to it, probably 12-year high, but I think we're done. If you look at a chart, I think we're done with under $20 silver. I think we're done with even probably the low $20 silver. It may go back to the high 20s, but I think that's going to be the absolute bottom. I really do. All right. And I do love to hear folks like this who provide comments that are different and disagree with me, but they're respectful about it. I appreciate this kind of stuff where people post that disagree with me. And so let's get to A Dinger says, since gold and silver are non-bearing assets paying no dividends or interest, and are usually, as you like to say, wealth outside of the system, I think the rise in precious metals is due to people heading for the exits of conventional investments as Trump and Muskrat are intentionally crashing the U.S. economy in their abandonment of modern monetary theory, which says governments can borrow forever. What's happening is being manufactured by threats of tariffs, turning on allies, being Putin's willing partner, and starting crap with the neighbors in the region. It's a shame. And the proposed radical government spending cuts of sacred programs like Social Security and Medicaid is a deal breaker for most Americans, so we are in a political crisis. Well, I'm going to unpack a lot of that stuff. But number one, they're not cutting Social Security or Medicaid. They're cutting all the fraud in it. They're cutting all the waste in it. But not a single person is going to be without benefits. So that's just a little point of just wanted to throw that in there. And yes, they are abandoning modern monetary theory, which is definitely good. And we don't want that. We don't want that governments can borrow forever. You're exactly right about that. Anyways, he says there that, sure, I expect gold and silver to rise more, but because of Trump's insane ideas that slip out of his aging BS brain, with each utterance, more people run for the exits and maybe even leave the country or sell their investments in the U.S. And wealth preservation and dollar as a collapse makes no sense. Crazy in the White House and Congress, hard to ignore now. Hold on, Sal, because as a patriot, I can't believe you support this guy. Well, number one, I appreciate you sharing your views. I always encourage people, if they disagree with me or want to share their political views or views about anything, you're always more than welcome to. And I appreciate you sharing so freely what your thoughts are. I think that's profoundly important. This place is a safe space where you can do that. Although I do disagree with almost everything you said here, except for the modern monetary theory. You're right about that. It is essentially governments that can borrow forever. And that's bad. It's never any good. But nonetheless, the thing is that what the media is telling you about what Trump and Musk are doing are very different than the actual things that are happening. There was a recent interview with Scott Bessent. Scott Bessent said this, that he was from the outside of the government. He always kind of rolled his eyes at this idea of fake news. Now that he's in it, he's like, that's an understatement. So there's a lot of misreporting of the facts that are going on there. So keep that in mind too. Most of the media are heavily biased, and we're finding out they're being paid by our tax dollars. And so it's a big problem. And what's happening is Muskrat, you should call him, he is exposing all the corruption inside of DC right now. And so that's what's happening. Now the tariff thing, we can go on about that, but essentially, it's really about fairness, number one, but also about all the drugs coming in the border, and it's a negotiating tactic. And Trump, there is ruffling a lot of feathers, and there is sort of this detox period that's going on. But again, thank you for being respectful. But this is why I support Trump. Because he is rooting out the deep state, and that is something that is long, long overdue. And but thank you again, and always feel free. And I appreciate you being respectful. That I think is the biggest thing. This is what I appreciate, folks. I appreciate comments like this. I want people to feel free to share their ideas and their thoughts. All right, very good. And let's see here. Holy says here, Sal, look this up today. The U.S. government wants to buy more Bitcoin and revalue to gold certificates at current market prices. This is bullish for gold if they do it. Yeah, I heard about this, that they might want to do something like that. It'd be very interesting to see what happens. But anyways, all right. The Lingrush says here, Trump will get the budget and balanced as possible so we can convert back to a gold-backed system. Yep, a balanced budget would be very nice to get back to, wouldn't it? It's going to be a long haul ahead, but hopefully we can get there. And that used to be something for sure that, that we could do. All right. And now I hear you. Yep, I know. Cash Patel, Pam Bondi, people are getting frustrated with them. Just stay tuned. They're probably building some cases, and they want to do things right. I'd rather than do it right than be quick at it. But nonetheless, and the whole thing too, the other thing too with Canada, I mean, there's a lot of folks here from Canada that watch this channel. I honestly don't think Trump is really serious about annexing Canada. And as far as the as far as the talk, there is a lot of pressure with the politicians in Canada, and so he's putting pressure. He's negotiating deals, and some of it's working out, some of it's not working out yet. And so just hang in there, But I understand people's frustration in that regard, especially my Canadian friends. But just know that, the people of both of our countries, we love each other, but sometimes our leaders can say things and do things, and Trump's not mincing words, So it's an interesting thing we're experiencing here. So hang in there. All right, Maria says here, silver's on the move. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I do not think I'm wrong. You're right. It is on the move. It's doing well. And I still think we might see it. We got a hiccup today, but that was somewhat expected, as I mentioned in this video. We've got Rondon 6875. I love Walking Liberty $50. I actually love all my American coins, all American coins before they begin putting dead presidents on them. It connects me with the past and our society and government and a little more class and style. We just don't have this anymore. You're right. Although next year is going to be a big change, it will not be any presidents on coins next year, except for the nickel, because I don't know if they're going to do the cent next year. We'll find out. All right, very good. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. And this is actually, thank you, James Unleashed. As a Canadian, he's saying that, and hey, James Marshall, thank you for being here. You're from Canada. Thank you so much. Jam Unleashed says Trump is helping to make Canada great again, too. The pressure he's applying is motivating politicians to do stuff they should have done a long time ago. Yep, exactly. Very well said. Good to see Nickel Stacking. Good to see Cyber Curtain Twitcher is with us tonight. You guys are awesome. Glad you're here. And thank you, Big J. Appreciate you being here. Shadow Work is here. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Shadow Work is saying Kash Patel, new FBI director, has been talking about continuity of government and devolution for the last 4 years. Trust the plan. Enjoy the show. There you go. They know what they're doing, for sure. All right. Greenland currency bills. Be greenbacks. Greenland backs. I like that. Anti-Act Jack. That's a good one. We need some Greenland backs. Yes, indeed. Get their currency. They voted for independence. So they may be their own country. Or they could be a territory. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be very interesting. All right. Let's see here. Yes, I think the U.S. owns more Bitcoin now than any other nation, just by the seized from criminal activity. if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on the numbers on that, but anyways. Christian Muller says here, gold should be way, way higher than it is. We all realize that. The Fed chairman's past and even more the present one, Jerome Powell, until just recently. Gold has been suppressed when they didn't want you to buy any and only stocks. But looking at all the mess we've made mostly with this debt, this was going to happen. We're just getting started. The best is yet to come. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Sure is. All right. Very good. Good to see Stacker Factor is here with us tonight. Good to see Stacker Factor. Check out his channel. He's been posting more lately. I missed his last video here, but I'll check it out for sure. Very good. Glad you see. Very good. Glad you guys are with us here. Keith De Freitas here says this. Says, honestly, it's silly to stop buying silver just because it's closing in on $35. When silver goes to $80 to $100 an ounce, people will look back at 34 and wish it was still that low just when gold was 2K just 2 years ago. And people were like, that's so expensive and so high, but now gold is 3K just 2 years later. True, Keith, although let me tell you this, I remember this specifically because one of my first videos, I showed a sheet of, I think, Scottsdale or maybe Johnson Matthey bars, I think a sheet of 20 of them. I bought them, or 10 of them. I bought them at $31 a pop. I'm thinking, man, I got a good deal on this because silver's just going to keep going up and up and up. Well, that was in 2013. And for most of the time, up until maybe a year and a half ago, the silver was less than that. Much less than that. So there's never underestimate silver to disappoint. That's just it. And I'm excited about silver. I think we're going to see $36 silver. But I also think we could see it fall back down again to maybe the low. It's quite a possibility. I do not rule out the possibility that silver could fall back to the high 20s and maybe even the mid 20s in due course. We'll see. It may not happen. I kind of doubt it's going to fall much below $29 an ounce. But even this year we could see it. And you never know. But that does not change the outlook for silver overall, for sure. All right. Thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to Stacker Factor's channel. And Stacker Factor says, timing is everything when it comes to investing in anything. That's right. You're an OG hodler, and we love you for that. Thank you, my friend. Yep, I like to hold on. And I don't hold on loosely either. I hold on tightly. That's what she said. Good to see you guys. All right, very good. Yep, that's why I've got silver. I have a silver piece here that I'm going to show in a video that I've had out here for a while. And wait till you see this. Wait till you see this piece of silver that I'm holding. This thing is the Bomb Diggity. I've been waiting for a special time to do a video on it. And I don't know. I may wait till I hit 100,000 subscribers to do a video on this piece of silver. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Brian, the manipulation of silver has to stop. It should be way higher than $34. Now it's being pushed down again. Yep, today we saw it be pulled back a bit today. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's get over to this. Make this thing happen here. Come on now. Get my... Oh, powerful view. Imagine how stacked people would be if they've been watching Sal for over the years. Oh, man, tell you. Well, it is an honor that people have watched me as long as they have. There's some of you, like Cybercurrent Twitcher, who's been with me from the very beginning. Others have been here a long time, like Justin Sartain's been watching the channel a long time, and I appreciate him. He's here with us right now. Huge shout-out to Justin Sartain. And good to see all of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys, no matter how long you've watched or not watched. It's great. You guys are awesome. All right. Let's see here. You know, it's something, Zephiel says Greenland is not really close to Russia. Ireland is close to the Greenland. You know what I just found out? This really blew my mind. I did not realize how close the South Pole was to the North Pole. I was like, I couldn't believe how close they were together. I mean, I was shocked when I found out. I was like, dang, that's pretty close. Of course, that's when you zoom out to the extent of the Milky Way. That's That's the perspective I'm talking about. That means they're really close. They're really close together when you zoom out that far. The South Pole to the North Pole. All right. Ronnie Paul, silver is used mostly in manufacturing. We're in a recession. Can't see silver going up past $50 anytime soon. I can't either. Tired of being asked as a gold stacker to validate silver stacking. With my gold holdings at any time in the future, I can convert 1 ounce into a bunch of silver coins. Silver is weak. Well, I wouldn't say silver is weak. It's done quite well. But you're right, and I've mentioned that before, that silver is used a lot in manufacturing and in industry, which is very sensitive to recessions and a downgrade. All right. There you go. That's right. Ooh, a good point. Wood is far rarer than diamonds in the universe. That's right. True that. Very good. The Earth's flat. That's right. Because the Earth's flat. That's right, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. That's right. All right. You guys are awesome. Right next to you. That's right, Fat Gandalf. Good to see you, Fat Gandalf. Good to see you. All right. All right. Gabe Zender. Gabe Zender. I'm thinking I got that right now this time. On this video for this afternoon about gold and silver. The defense industry is the reason why silver is suppressed. 500 ounces of silver and missiles. Of course, everybody keeps repeating that. I've got to tell folks that's not been confirmed. Technically, the dollar is backed up by silver. It's just backed up by the silver and the missiles. And the people investing in the missiles are the only ones making the money. There you go. Yep. What backs a nation's currency is its economic and military might. Indeed. Dean R. is here. Good to see Dean. Welcome. And good to see you guys. Glad you're with us here this evening. Let's move up to this one by DC Matt, or CD Matt. As this is say, as we continue to peruse our way through this live stream, gold and silver should be going up and should never stop going up. The Fed has created billions and trillions of dollars per year for decades. Other countries around the world have done the same. The banks have created trillions of dollars through loan creation, through fractional reserve banking like the Fed, creating money out of thin air. The credit card companies have also created trillions through consumers swiping their cards. All of the money creation is inflationary and fuel for the gold and silver rockets. Yes, but there's other things that affect them other than just inflation, especially from day to day. All right, very good. Let's see here. Wood cannot rot in space. That's true. Good point. Good point. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. We've got this from Silver Sleuth says, my cousin was my dentist for decades. He crafted my crowns and overlays himself. Wow, that's cool. Last time I spoke to him, he asked me if I still had it. He's retired now, but understands the value of gold. The gold thief got off easy. Yes, indeed. That's right. Interesting. Thank you. Anus Destroyer. I want to go to Arkansas. There is a volcano about to erupt. Shall be raining gold. Alaska. AK, Alaska. That's right. All right. Yes. And there is Silver Sleuth is with us here. Silver Sleuth is from Hawaii, though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Alaska. A volcano about to erupt. Shall be raining gold. That's right. There was some talk that there's a volcano that supposedly is raining gold, or has gold dripping from it, or erupting from it. Justin Sartain, thank you so much. God is good. God bless Israel. Happy Friday. Go Silver. Thank you, Justin. Amen, brother. So you know what? Coupled with that and Steve LaPointe's, that's 15 push-ups I'm going to do for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Justin. Amen, brother. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Get the blood pumping here. 15 push-ups. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Here comes a scammer just in time. Wow. Oh, hello. Auto dial. Good to see Silver Shelbers. Hello? Hello? Say something. Ah, they hung up. Silver Shelby Stacker is here. Good to see you, my friend. Jupiter and Saturn have storms that rain diamonds. Whoa. That's wild. I did not know that. Dang, can you imagine? Raining diamonds in Jupiter and Saturn. That is awesome. All right. Thank you, Silver Sleuth. You're awesome. Okay, here we go. Four Wheels from Rob. It's talking about magical indeed. And he says, love the thick silver, informative as always. That is a beautiful walking liberty piece. Thank you so much, my friend Rob. Appreciate that very much. Push-ups are indeed easier in space. That's right, exactly. That's why I want to go to the moon and live stream from up there. And then I'm going to do the ultimate push-up sale. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, Annie Oakley. Is that what you were talking about, DNR? We've not seen Annie Oakley in a while. We've also not seen Gold Chick in a while. There's a lot of the female. I must have offended a lot of women here because hardly any of them have shown up recently. Except for Terry, but I can always offend her. It's no problem, but where's Annie Oakley been? We've not seen many of the female stackers here in a while. Numismatic Stacker, yes, I believe we will see $36 silver, perhaps next week. Gold, $3,000 is easy. All right. And we got there. That's right, indeed. Thank you, Numismatic Stacker. Brian Fawcett says, okay, so Summit sometimes has low prices. What are the offerings? You got to just look and price compare. But they do have silver at spot for new stackers, though. And Steve LaPointe saw Annie Oakley as well. Cool. Yes, and the turn to the dark side UFD. Oh, okay. All right. So that's where she is. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see. Okay, we got Prospector James Marshall. Says, I haven't been excited about silver for the last 5 years. However, I'm glad I never parted with a single ounce. Amen, brother. There you go. I still forced myself to stack it, and now I'm happy I did. Keep telling myself it's a long game. Keep stacking. That's just it. Perseverance is key, and you persevered through the low times, James Marshall. That is awesome. And Cybercurrent Twitcher is going to identify as a female tonight. All right, thank you, CCT. Cyber Curtain Twerker. We're going to call him Cyber Curtain Twerker tonight since he identifies as a female, because I just can't imagine in my mind the male CCT twerking for me. Okay, Nickel Stacking says she's a mod for Ron's Basement. Okay. Doesn't mean she can't come here, though, right? I mean, we welcome everybody here. You know, so anyways, but thank you for letting me know. Nickel Stacking. And let's see here. Where we got Jake says here, the reason why gold has gone up so much and silver has not is because it's gold. Yep. Well, and central banks have been accumulating a whole heck of a lot of it. Yep, Prospector James Marshall did persevere. He sure did. All right. Okay, here's Brian Fawcett's take on silver. Is this? Let me get over here. Is that it gets smacked down. It's one of those manipulating the price down by selling paper contracts to do so to keep the price and ratio around 100 to 1. So far, every $100 gold rises, silver is allowed to rise $1. That means the price manipulator silver is running hot. To them, it's about $4 too high. A big reason it may be held down is important military applications. And if you were a large investor, you'd want the price to stay low. You'd be done buying. We all know it's underpriced based off many factors, but it is supported as very increasing prices for about 10 years, probably due to limits around silver mining and availability. Predictions of $100 silver mean gold would need to be about 10K due to artificial ratio. Price predictions that vary wildly from this ratio are likely incorrect and will not materialize even if completely reasonable logic is applied. Well, Brian, I appreciate that, but I want to challenge one notion, and that is the military applications. You know, the military wants it cheap. This is the same military, by the way, that charges $300 for a hammer and $50 for a thumbtack. That's one of the biggest ways that money is manipulated through the Defense Department. I don't think they mind paying a couple extra dollars, even per ounce, for silver for the applications that they have it for. It's never budgets never seem to be a problem with the military, such as the case as was warned to us by Dwight D. Eisenhower about the military-industrial complex, and that's an example of it right there. The $300 hammer and stuff like that. They're still talking about it. And so now that could stop soon. That could stop soon under the Doge and Pete Hegseth, but we'll see here. This coffee tastes extra delicious tonight. All right. We got Ken W. House says this, and I quote directly. They're not propping up the price of gold, Sal. They are hoarding as much real money as they can before they intentionally crash the world's economy. As a result of their buying gold with paper currency, they create out of nothing. The price of gold continues to rise. I don't disagree with you, Sal, but I see it from a different perspective. No, that makes sense. I understand. A lot of the nations are, but officially the United States of America is adding not a single ounce. And we have the largest economy in the world. In fact, we're trying to find out if the gold is actually there. Anyways, those that want to take the time for silver look to old radio tubes. Yeah, there you go. That's right. I tell you what, 8-inch Destroyer would know firsthand because he has been harvesting precious metals out of electronics, old radio tubes, and other things. And so, yes, it's out there, and it can be recycled, and he's done it. Very good. Oh man, yeah, Ted, nickel stacking, you mentioned that. I forgot what was that guy's name, Ted or whatever. He's been wanting to come on this channel, and yeah, it's crazy, but I haven't heard anything from that guy in a while. What's his name? What's that guy's channel's name? I'm curious now. I'm going to do it before I forget. It was Ted Truth with Ted or something. Ted Talks. What was it? I forget the name of it. Ted Speaks. It's Ted Speaks. Let me see if the channel's still. I'm just going to look at it. Ted Speaks News. Let's see if it's still. I'm looking offline here. Yep, he's still around. I'm just not subscribed to him. Let's see here. Doesn't have any live streams anymore. Most of the stuff he was doing was live streams, but he's got a lot of videos. Whoa, but that's got, let me see here. There may be another channel. Let's see here. Is this the, where is it? Let's see here. No, I guess it's the same channel. Yeah, it's crazy. It's low. Oh, wait a second. We've got this just came in. Very kind from Shadowwork. Shadowwork. Are you still here, Shadowwork? That very cool. Thank you, Shadowwork. He sent $5 PayPal friends and family to autonomy, resilience, stability, and prosperity. Thank you, brother. We owe him 10 push-ups from Shadowwork. I'm sorry. I just now saw that. Let's see here. Thank you, Shadowwork. Appreciate that. Let me give you 10 push-ups. Thank you, brother. Sorry, I didn't. Was not on my game tonight. Let me get to that real quick. I apologize. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right. Very, very good. Where are we at here tonight? Let's get into the next comment from Razor Ready. Their increase of gold and silver prices is nothing more than hysteria. As soon as the markets settle down, the prices of PMs will retract. Not a good time to buy PMs. Yes. All right, yep. And everybody should make their decisions based off their understanding of the market. And Razor Ready thinks there's a lot of hysteria. I think there is some hysteria out there. And I think things could settle down for sure. So we got to hang in there, see what happens. Yep, that is definitely quite a possibility. All right, B. Taylor is here with us tonight. And there's Pakistani Zindagood is here with us. All right, welcome Pakistani Zindagood. He's here to check out his newest video. He showed a cool gold pouring video, several kilos of gold, and he's the guy that owes me for the bet we made. He said he's going to pay it apparently in dividends, so it may be a little bit more that was like several months ago, so. But yeah, so check out Pakistani Zindagood's latest video. Over there on his channel, pouring some gold bars into massive bars. I mean, this stuff is super impressive. All right. Shouting you out, brother. My PayPal is ready to make good on that bet. Zindagood, I'm ready. I can receive it right now. I got the email and open everything. All right, very good. Am I hysterical? No, I'm historical. I'm historical. Not hysterical. All right, very good. Let's see here. Big Cheese is with us. Good to see you guys. That bet was from 29 for 29.24. There you go. For 2024. Yep, that's right. And here we are in March of 2025. All right. Southeast Stacker is here. Good to see you. Let's see here. And let's see here. Very good. Economy will keep slumping for a bit. It's going to the gym at first, but other nations will break and will come out 2 times as strong. Wait for the stock pump coming next year. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. All right. No worries. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. We're going to show the video right here on the live stream. This is going to be a treat. Let me get over here. Let me do this. Let's show. Oh crap! I just made the wrong move here. Dang it! I've got to restart. Let me do this. Come on. There we go. My middle mouse button doesn't work. Okay. Where is it? We got to get to find it as quickly as I can. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Let's see here. Let's start from the beginning. This is really cool. Check this out. Look at all those bars. I mean, these are like 100 gram bars, and he's melting them down here. It's really, really cool. Now, is this something that you did, or do you know a shop owner that does that? Oh, it's his brother. Getting to his house will be a very cool. Thank you. All right. His house now. That's cool. Nice. Thank you, Pakistani Zindagood. Prepare and preheat mold. So that's the right direction. And then he pours it right in there. It's really cool. This is wild. Look at that. And you got to really heat that up really hot in order to make this stuff heat up like that. In order to pour that smoothly. Because gold, unlike silver, it actually solidifies even quicker. Fire is hot for sure. And these are kilo bars, I think. So 6 times he does this. And wait till you see them all stacked up in the end. I'm melting 60 100 gram gold bars into 6 1 kilogram bars. Thank you to JM Unleashed for posting a link to that if you want to watch it as well later. We're going to pin that. Thank you, JM Unleashed. And look at that. And by the way, this is also what 8-inch Destroyer does. He also does melts down. He harvests the gold, recycles it out of electronics, refines it, and then pours it into bars like this. just like he's looking at him himself. Godzilla Garage, welcome, my friend from Canada. Good to see you. We're watching Pakistan Zinda Goods video showing the pouring of gold from 60 100-gram gold bars into 6 1 kilogram 24 karat 4/9 fine pure gold bars as gold has hit $3,000 an ounce. Look at that. Great stuff indeed. Thank you, One Species. Good to see all of you guys are here. Lessa Anderson is here. Uriah Kaiser is here. I shouted him out in a recent video as well. Uriah Kaiser, thank you so much for popping in tonight. Look at all that gold being melted down. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. Let's see if I can center this a little bit more here. Look at that. All right. And let's see here. And good to see Silver Heist is here. The bars are glowing. That's right. It's wild to see that. See them glow like that. Glowing, glowing. That's right. And that's what happens when it gets really, really hot. It's getting, gold is hot right now, but it's the price. But yeah. Yeah, I know, I tell you, something makes you drool. This is salamelt metal in this case. Too legit to quit, that's right. Good to see. Lessa Anderson, one of the rare females who is still with us here. Who's sticking with us, thank you. Lessa Anderson, I hope I never offend you. Because I don't know, some of the ladies have left. I don't know if I offended them or not, but Mary is here. Mary, thank you for being here, Mary. Cooling off the bar. Look at that. That's bar number 3, if I'm not mistaken. This is from Pakistan Zinda Goods channel. Solid purity is not guaranteed. That's right, exactly. Thank you, Illegal Products. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Gabe Zender, trying to make bigger bars to fill Fort Knox before the audit. There you go, exactly. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you, Lessa. Big hugs to you. I appreciate you. Thanks for putting up with me. All right. So look at that. This is a great video, Pakistan. This is great. This is from Pakistan Zinda Good. It's really wild watching this happen. Well, I'll tell you what. The video is linked above. I'll let you guys watch that on your own time to finish it out there, to give him the views as well too. But thank you so much for that, Pakistan Zinda Good, as we get down into the comments again here. At least some of them here as we're perusing our way through. All right, Ken. Now, Sal, I admit it. You've been saying 3K gold by the end of this year. What are you thinking now? I'm going to say $3,500 to $3,750. Well, actually, I said $2,900 gold by the end of the year. $2,900. That's already passed. And I didn't think we would see $3,000 gold, actually. So I was wrong. But 4 years ago from here, I don't think it's going to go up too much. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up to 3,100, maybe 3,200, but I think that's going to be near the top. I really do. But I could be wrong. I was wrong again. Jeff Reynolds, I bartered a 5-ounce silver bar for a 12-foot aluminum boat. There you go. Fair trade indeed. And Don, my girl is listening to you a lot, but she doesn't understand English a lot, so she just knows you as the push-ups guy. All right, thank you. Cool. What language, Andon, does she speak? Maybe I can speak in her native language. Probably not, but hey, I can pretend. But anyways, all right. Well, tell her hello for me and thank her for watching. Appreciate that. And thank you for watching, too. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Good to see you. A nickel stacking thinks that after March 20th, it's going to get to $3,200 gold. Wow. That's a bold prediction. Very bold prediction. The other night, I fell asleep in the live stream, so she said, as long as you fall asleep, I turned it off. Like, okay. Thank you, Andon, and thank you so much. Andon is great. And tell her I said hello. Give her a hug for me. Appreciate it. And you're a great dad. That's awesome. You're a great father. Climate Scientist 2025. Wealthy people make the most of the money when other people are losing theirs. Indeed, that's true. And junk silver is cheap. It sure is. That's one of the reasons why I'm still accumulating, for sure. Steve LaPointe is reporting 89 likes. Thank you, Steve LaPointe. And thank you so much again for the for the channel gift memberships. Master Blaster, compared to last week, the price of silver is up 3.5%, and it's up 2.2% from 1 month ago. Yabba dabba do. Amen, brother. Exactly right. Very true. When you look at it for the week performance, it's not bad at all. And Stacker Factor says $3,200 isn't crazy. The Fed has to print this year, especially if the economy keeps driving. Yes, although there's a lot of money, the velocity of money, and a lot of dollars out there, they shouldn't have to print anymore, I wouldn't think. Because there's still so much, they're still trying to retract a lot of it because inflation is still up because of the velocity and the M2 money supply. However, $3,200 is crazy by the end of this month, which is, I think, is what Nika was saying. But it could happen. I don't rule it out. Because like I said, I didn't think we'd see $3,000 this year. I figured we'd top out maybe 29, 29.50 or something like that, then pull back or stay right in this area. So it's anybody's guess now. So like I said, I could be completely wrong by that. And 8-inch Destroyer says $3,100 by the end of next month. I think that's possible. Right at this point, I do think that's possible. The Big Cheese thinks that $3,200 is a sure thing this year. Very good. All right. Yeah, Trump is going to pressure them. Yep, I think you're right. There you go. More Trump tariffs. And that's going to cause volatility for the more Trump tariffs is what Nickel Stacking is saying, which is why he believes that. Because March 20th is just a couple of days away from the April 2nd tariffs that are definitely coming. I pretty much think that he's pretty much said that's going to be happening. So we can count on that now. And yes, indeed, that's right. Did they vote on that legislation, Silver Heist? Did they have enough votes to go through? I think they needed 6 Democrats to vote for it, right? If I'm not mistaken. Silver Shelby Stacker thinks $3,500 by the end of the year. Hey, I tell you what, I don't think it's going to go that high, but it is possible. But I'm a bit more conservative in my predictions. Although, with silver, I thought it was pretty conservative, but it still didn't meet it. So, anyways, the meeting is on the 19th, Stacker Factor. So but they're going to leave rates unchanged. That's pretty much a high probability that's going to be where that is. Trail Guide. There have been plenty of times PM should have gone up, but they didn't or even went down. If they surprise to the upside sometimes, it's no surprise. It's just overdue. There's a long way to go. Yes, indeed. 74,000 should be easy. Yes, I hear you. Very good. Let's see here. All right. 9 Democrats agree with the Republicans. Okay, thank you, Steve LaPointe. I haven't heard the latest. I just heard about Chuck Schumer making his decision. Jeffrey Jackson, long time no see. Good to see Jeffrey Jackson. Good to see you, my friend. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Always brings a smile to my face when you're here. Good to see. Hope you're doing well and having a good year so far. Justin Sartain chimes in with this. Let me get over here. He says, I'll be riding cash right into the ground of nothingness. I heard the stock market crashing, people on Bloomberg freaking out, but I don't care. Gold and silver got my back and keeps trading paper for metal. Indeed, that's right. It's wealth outside of the system, and that is extremely important in these times of uncertainty, both for any time. It really is. It just gives you that extra bit of safe haven. And wealth and something that can't be manipulated in and of itself. The price can be, but when it's all said and done, gold and silver have value and will maintain that value for as long as humanity is around. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Thank you, Justin. Bill Arrington with some algorithm comments on this, always appreciated. Cyber Curtain Twitcher here says, at this point in time, I can confidently say I have no regrets buying silver at $15 an ounce and all the way up to today's price. Amen, brother. Me either. Exactly. I've been there as well, too. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. You guys are great. Bismuth is over 70K per ton right now. Was 6K per ton over the last several years, and no one is talking about it. You know, Teeth of Silver Stacker, I think, showed a piece that was a bullion piece that was poured bismuth. It was crazy. Wow. Good evening, Grumpy Dad Bod. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see new folks here. Grumpy Dad Bod. I have a cheery Dad Bod. Let's see here. I'm in a good mood tonight, I guess. Nickel stacking. How many government employees will be let go? 600,000. Well, the federal government is the nation's largest employer. I think they have 2 million employees. So 600,000 doesn't seem unreasonable to me, but we're a long way away from getting there. But yeah, that would be a good start. I'll just put it to you that way. We can do so much more with less government. Hello, knocking all night. Good to see you. Appreciate another new person here. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Koosh T is here. None of your bismuth. I love that, collectors. Rick's none of your bismuth. David Higbee, 1858, says this. You have to wonder why silver is so volatile. Could be the massive amounts of paper silver used. Could be. That's part of it, I'm sure. But also the natural market forces and the persnicketiness of the market. It's very persnickety. All right. Osmium has tripled in price in the last 8 years. Where do you track the price of osmium and iridium and ruthenium and rhenium? Where do you track those prices? I'd love to know. S&E Bill, in Australia, a guy got his first titanium heart transplant. Whoa! First titanium heart transplant. Wild. Yeah. We know there's titanium rods and titanium medical devices, but I never heard of a titanium heart. All right. CCT finds it very strange that we don't seem to be bombarded with adverts. We buy gold despite the current price of the yellow metal. Yep, you're right. That's true. We don't see it as often these days. It's crazy. All right. TikTok is melting snow, human flakes. Yes. Okay, osmium prices. Okay, let's see here. Very cool. So this is a website specifically for osmium. Thank you. Let me look at that offline here. Osmium price per gram. 1,571 euros. Whoa. That's insane in the membrane. And that's per gram. Boy, it really has gone. I'm glad I got my osmium when I got it. Crazy. Okay, nickels I can get is from Meta Metals. I need to check these places out. That's cool. Meta Metals. And these are in euros. Thank you, guys. All right. Switch to USD. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll check that out later. You guys are right. Chuckles is here. Jeff Reynolds is here. Bill 457's here. Illegal. You guys are great. I appreciate you staying with me here for a little longer as we peruse through some of these comments. We've got Cololo Wine says the price doesn't matter to me since I can't afford it anyway. Well, you can always afford gold and silver. If you have an internet connection, you can buy gold and silver. Yes, and I did say gold as well as silver. It can be done. All right. Let's see here. We've got Anthony Sodero. Silver and gold to the moon. Finally, the real lift off after 8 years of hearing it. Well, but Anthony, I want to warn you. Let's say it pulls back for quite a while from here. Do not lose hope. Do not lose heart. Hang in there. Very good. Let's see here. And we've got these here, again, from the 66 Sam about that, which is good. Appreciate that comment before. Wasilla Stacker from Alaska says this here. High precious metal prices means there's a lot of people out there that feel that the life we enjoy now is circling the drain, and they're preparing for hard times to come. Yes, and that's a scary proposition, isn't it? For sure. All right, Maria is here. She's another female stacker with us. I appreciate her popping in here tonight. You guys are great. Well, folks, we had a good time tonight. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you being here. We're going to be back here Sunday night. Make sure to stay tuned for Sunday night for the Market Watch. And who knows, there may even be a surprise tomorrow night. You never know. But anyways, I appreciate you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care.